I've started a new book. I'm reading Get a Life by Chloe Brown. No. I'm reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, which is good because that was on my like must read for 2024. Really just because it's been on my TBR for so long that I needed to knock it out, you know? And I'm reading it on my Kindle. Actually, I'm gonna go get the physical copy. I think I'm like, let me check what percentage in I am so that I can be accurate. Okay, I'm literally just on chapter 2. I'm 8% in. I'm really liking it so far. Like the basic premise, which I feel like I don't need to tell you guys because I'm probably the last person on earth actually to read this book. But basically the main character on like the first page has this near-death experience where she almost gets hit by ow. The main character on like the first page, she has this near-death experience where she almost gets hit by a drunk driver and she realizes like, if I had died, I would have like done nothing with my life up until this point. So she makes a kind of like bucket list for things that she's gonna do. And then that's the prologue and it flashes to like 2 months later and she's done the first thing on the list, which is move out, but nothing else. I'm thinking, well, I'm not thinking, I'm actually 100% sure that she is going to strike up a romance with like the property manager, I think. Was that what he is? I don't know, the back's not telling me. I think he's like basically the property manager for the place that she has moved into, and they have like a tumultuous relationship at first, kind of giving like, not enemies to lovers, but like not, what's a word? A less harsh word for enemy. Like dislike to lovers, I guess. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel like it's gonna be a fast read to get through. Not super like fall vibes, but it kind of is giving me fall vibes randomly because like it's cozy, sweet, wholesome romance. It broke. The last book I read was The Fifth Season, which if you don't know anything about that book, it's like a very high fantasy but kind of like sci-fi book too that just like requires a lot of brain power when reading. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I highly recommend it. But this is just like such a nice like pivot to be reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown, because it's like, it's just a cute little romance book. Not to say that it's not like a really good book. I'm actually not 100% sure yet because I haven't read much of it, but like it's so nice to just like read words and like know all of them. You know what I mean? Like I know 100% of the words in this book, and I knew like there would be pages of the fifth season where I knew like 30% of the words. Happy Friday. We are on the way right now to get Cinnabon for the first time, I think. I can't believe I've never had it before, but there's one that's like pretty close to me. So we're gonna try it for breakfast. They're not open?
They're not open. How
do you know?
Because the open sign is off.
What? It's Friday at 9 a.m. When do they open? 10? No. So sick and twisted.
Schlotsky's Cinnabon.
How are they I don't believe it. Unless they open at 10.
They open at 10.
Fuck. Okay.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want a bagel?
No. I'm depressed. I had prepared my palate for a mini Cinnabon.
That girl's palate was prepared?
Yeah.
Shit.
this ambiance video, but I lost the remote.
Should have been a remote behind you.
Yes, he was laying on it. Hello everyone, happy Saturday night. It is dinner time right now and I actually just placed an order for pickup at this Italian restaurant that I really like. I got pasta and I'm really excited to eat it. I'm so hungry. But the plan for tonight is obviously 1, eat my pasta, and then 2, I have to film a partnership tonight that I'm really excited for. I'm hoping that it's gonna turn out like what I've envisioned in my head, and that'll be really cute if it does. And then I'm just gonna continue reading Chloe Brown. I haven't read today because I've been working, but I'm really hoping it's gonna be like a cozy fall night in. I mean, it is. I'm gonna make it a cozy fall night in and you're gonna come with me. Pip is scratching his butt like against my shoe right now. Oh. You knocked over the water bottle. Come here, I'll scratch your butt. Okay, update. I'm in bed, obviously. I think I'm actually gonna start reading a new book. Not that I'm not enjoying Get a Life Chloe Brown and I'm not gonna like DNF it or anything, but I was watching Carrie Can Read's video where she was reading like Dark Academia new releases, and it made me kind of want to like read something with that vibe instead right now. So I'm not gonna read any of the books that she read in that video unless I haven't finished the video, so I don't know. I didn't see her read this book. But I am thinking that I want to read Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I've been seeing this book, I feel like, all over Instagram and TikTok lately. And it's also on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm going to download it. I feel like, yeah, this is a long book. It's 513 pages. But I've seen good reviews for it, which is heartening. So we'll see how far I get into this. I feel like I'm probably just gonna like literally read 5 pages and then fall asleep, but hopefully not. Hopefully I can get like, I don't know, 15% in at least. I feel like that's like reasonable. When I get a new book off Kindle Unlimited, I always have to go return something, which is just the best. I mean, it's fine because like I don't need 20 Kindle Unlimited books at once realistically, but like a lot of them are ones that I downloaded when they were on Kindle Unlimited and I like don't want to give them back because what if I want to download them again and then they're not on Kindle Unlimited anymore, you know? My Kindle has also been doing this really fun and awesome thing lately where I just like, I don't know what this is, but it's okay. We love her. We already have like one of these in this book that's like basically a reference like guide at the front of it, and I'm a little bit like, okay, how much brain power am I gonna have to use for this? Hopefully not much. Okay, I'm literally editing the video that you're watching right now, and I just realized that I never like did an outro or an update for any of the books that I read in this video. So as far as Get a Life Chloe Brown, I haven't finished that one yet. I am definitely gonna go back to it. Like, I actually was enjoying it, but I wanted to like go ahead and read some fall books while we're still in the fall season because I feel like it just flies by every year, and I have this like long list of books that I had planned to read in the fall that I just never got to, so I decided to put that one on the back burner for a minute and start Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. So I'm actually in Prague right now, and I finished Phantasma on the long flight over here, and I loved it so much. It's a pretty long book. I think it's like in the 500 page realm, if I remember correctly, and it literally flew by. I feel like every book that has trials goes pretty fast, and this one, I will say, I feel like a lot of times when books have trials, I'm sometimes disappointed because they don't like really go in depth with each of the trials, and this one had like 9 trials because it's a trial for each circle of hell, and it goes pretty like, you get details about each trial. And I will say Keely Smith does not pull punches. Like, people die, shit goes down. I was very entertained. And it was like such a good plane read, because I feel like on a plane you want something that's really engaging, and it like really held my attention. So I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't remember if I ever like really said what it is about. Basically, our main character is Ophelia Grimm. She is the oldest Grimm sister. Her mom dies like right at the beginning of the book, and her mom is like this kind of famous necromancer in New Orleans. This entire book is set in New Orleans. And when her mom dies, the mom's power passes to Ophelia, because like the power in this family is like genetic, but you only get it once you're like the oldest female in the family. Also, when the mom dies, Ophelia finds out that they are very in debt and in danger of losing their house. And then her sister goes missing, and she's suspecting that her sister has entered a contest known as Phantasma, where the winner will have like any wish that they want granted, and she thinks her sister has done this to like get them out of debt so that they don't lose their house. So she enters and is like looking for her sister the whole time, but it's also a fantasy romance. So she meets a ghost in the Phantasma like manor, and they have a romance while she's trying to like A, find her sister, B, survive the trials and win, maybe. So that's kind of like the premise. It had very much spooky vibes. Obviously there's like necromancers, New Orleans, there's devils, there's ghosts, haunted house vibes, and yeah, it was just really entertaining. The second one comes out like relatively soon too. I think it comes out in April. I don't know if Keely Smith has written any more books, but I probably will look into that if she has, because I really enjoyed this one. And currently I am on my like spooky season book grind, I guess. I'm on my Zoom. I'm reading Nocticadia by Carrie Lake, which is another really long book that I'm also kind of flying through. This one's closer to like 700 pages, and it's a dark academia, fantasy, romance, emphasis on the dark, and it's so good. I'm like thinking it might be a 5 stars, but I don't want to get too into that book because it's not in this reading vlog. I am thinking I'm gonna post a reading vlog on TikTok for it, because I don't think that it'll make it into any reading vlogs on YouTube, but we'll see. So anyway, that is the end of this cutie little fall vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join our October book club, we're reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laura Gilmore. You can join the Patreon, link in bio. I also have a Discord that you can connect to the Patreon and see like the book club channels if you want. Or I just have a bunch of like other bookish channels on the Discord that are unrelated to book club that you can join for free. So as always, I will have all of those links down below, as well as my other socials, of course. So I love you guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.